lot of the fire roads are busy. Beautiful weather right now here in Texas. High of 78, I believe. Cool breeze, so it's not like a hot 78. And the low tonight's only going to be about 51. So you can just tell people are becoming more outdoors and trying to get out in nature, which, you know, we don't blame them. But it's just becoming tougher and tougher to find the right spot that's kind of excluded so you can enjoy yourself in the outdoors. Alright, YouTube, got to the spot. We're gonna unload a little bit and then I think we'll do a patrol. I know the blue trail is probably off in those trees somewhere. I looked on the map. Before you pitch camp anywhere, I think it's a good idea just kind of get an idea of your surroundings for multiple reasons. I'm not going to go into depth, but resources, like for instance, even though I brought my own wood, if there's dead wood available, which there's plenty, I want to know where it's at, where the thicker logs are at. On top of that, if something were to happen and I need to bust an escape, I want to know where my roots are at. I want to know if there's wildlife nearby, water, stuff like that. So we're going to get set up real quick and then we'll go on a quick patrol and then we'll get back to camp. Maddie, you're coming, Kenda. Alright, all. Bungalow 3.0. Very first video me and Maddie ever did was with the bungalow and the tarp. And then just recently, Heathen Volume 4 Outdoors, we took the bungalow along with the tarp. Here we are, Volume 8, bungalow itself. I want to like this tent so much just because it's really simple to set up. There's no poles or anything. You can bring your own poles or trekking poles because technically it's a trekking pole tent. All the times I've used it with a ridgeline and it's just got a nasty pitch. This time around, strictly trekking poles, except for I am branching the trekking poles off to some trees, taking advantage of that. If I didn't have the trees, I would easily just tie them down and pitch them to the ground, give some more support. Got a vent in the back open, so that's going to help us breathe a little better. But it's a super simple tent. The front's going to open up all screen. There's a flap that you guys have seen that you can bring out, but I have it folded behind itself right now. And a butt ton of room. It's actually a fairly big tent. So I really want to like it. Past the condensation's been real nasty with it, so it's not necessarily a deep winter tent, or maybe on my end I just didn't vent it out well enough. But nonetheless, we're giving it a good shot tonight. It's supposed to be what I consider would be warm, 50 degrees. So should be pretty interesting. We got our spot for the fire. There's some rocks nearby that I'm going to gather, and we're going to build a fire pit right about here. And then from there we'll go on patrol to see what's nearby. As you can tell right now, there's a whole bunch of nothing. But I'm excited to get out there. Like I said, I'm a big man on trying to find out what resources you have nearby. If there's wildlife, such as like nests of anything. And then just any type of escape route. Or if there's other trails in which people might walk up on you. So I feel that's important too. But nonetheless, we're going to finish setting up and then we'll get on patrol. Got done with patrol. Nothing crazy, but like I said, I just like to be aware of what's around me when I'm pitching down for the night. I have a lot of trails. I want to know access points. We still have plenty of dead wood around, which we're going to utilize. We're going to do some wood processing here in a minute. Get ready for tonight. I got about 5:05. We're getting about an hour worth of daylight more than traditional in the winter. We're coming up on daylight savings time. But while we're taking a quick break, resting our feet, I wanted to answer a question that I got from a friend of mine. He asked me, Nick, if you go out backpacking, why do you still take like a little satchel bag? Well, traditionally this is rolled up and stuffed in a pocket in my big bag. But the reason why I like the little satchel bag is because when you find a camp for the night, and kind of like I just said, if you were going to do a quick patrol, instead of packing all your gear up, you can kind of set up a base camp. And then if you were going to go out, you know, a quarter mile or less in each direction just to kind of get a sense of what's around you, you might need to have a very minor like gear with you. And so therefore, you have your base camp, put your satchel on, put some immediate gear in there, maybe a ration, maybe a gun, flashlight, all that stuff you might need on a pinch. And that way you don't have to haul your own kit. Obviously you can do a little bit of recon before you establish your tent and get situated in your camp, but that's one of the reasons why I like carrying the satchel bag, is just because it's easy access to reach into and grab whatever it is. If you don't carry knives on you, you can put a knife in there, flashlight, a lantern, your beanie, your water bottle, whatever, you know. So that's the reason why I also carry the satchel bag. And then when nothing's in it, you can roll it up and shove it into a pocket inside of your big bag and hike on out of there. But Maddie's tired. We went for a nice little walk, did some recon, nothing crazy. We're gonna do some wood processing right now, and then we'll catch you guys here in about an hour and probably get ready for dinner. Alright YouTube, got about 6 o'clock exactly. We're gonna start getting some chow. And again, I brought some of those dehydrated meals. I was actually hungry when we drove out here, so I busted a fatty. I brought 2, just in case. One of them I got, as you guys will see in Heathen Outdoors Volume 7, I tried out this granola. Which I should have used cold water in it because I feel like it would have been better cold. But nonetheless, it was really good. And that came from this brand, the Backpacker's Pantry. Manny, get out of the way. I'm trying to talk to YouTube. And it was really good, so I decided to give this a try. This is the 3 cheese mac and cheese. I'm gonna try this first. If I'm still hungry later on, this is one that I had from last season. Typical Mountain House. This is the chicken teriyaki. This one I know is good, so. Maddie, come here. Maddie, come here. Come. Right now. No, come here. Come here. No. It's okay, no. Come here. Come. Sit.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Absolutely. No. Alright, YouTube, sorry about that. Had to cut that out real quick. I'm not too far from the path, and I can see bright colored shirts walking through some trees. And Maddie saw him too, and that's why he's wigging out right now. They had a dog with them, and I think he smelt the dog. And so I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to charge the dog or nothing. So we wanted to give them some space and let them pass through. Maddie, it's okay. Jet boil did its job. Boiled water, less than 90 seconds, dude. Macaroni and cheese, just let it sit now. It says 8 minutes. We're going to stir it. But I'm going to bypass that a little bit, and I'm going to shake it up and stir it like this. And hopefully I don't have to wait that additional 7 minutes. I'm just going to let it do its job. And then I'm going to dump it inside the titanium cake pan. I've talked to you guys about this before. I feel like titanium's very light. So it's just like the jet boil. It's titanium. And it's a cake pan, so it can withstand some heat. It's probably not the best to sear, as we've demonstrated, but it does get the job done, and it's real light. We'll see. Show you guys what this is all. Oh wow, that's a lot. Wow. Damn. That's a lot of food. Maybe it is 2 servings. All right. Give her the taste test. What I do with these, I usually burn them. At first, I wasn't sure if they were burnable. They're burnable. They're burnable. All right. Good. I wanted to show you guys the treat for later. Yeah, as you can tell, I already broke into them. Me and Maddie may have had 1 or 2 prior to going out on recon. Alright. I don't know if you can see this, but like that's a glob of cheese right there. Alright, one more time. This is Backpacker's Pantry 3 cheese mac and cheese. A creamy blend of pasta, cheddar, parmesan, and Romano cheeses. Taking it from the top, obviously, it's not homemade macaroni and cheese, but not gonna lie, it's probably better than like Kraft macaroni and cheese. You can definitely taste the Romano. There's a stronger hit of cheese. That's got to be the Parmesan. You can tell there's a chicken broth in here. I'm tasting a lot of chicken broth. It's not bad. All I'm doing is trying to smash up those cheese curds, because that's exactly what these are. They're like cheese curds. They're good. Oh, that was strong. Very good. Thumbs up. So, there's 2 ways I look at these meals. First and foremost, right out the gate, you're never going to get these backpacking meals to compete with the homemade meal or something that you bring to cook over campfire. It's never going to be competitive. What you bring and cook your own is going to be far superior compared to this. But number 2, these are literally meant to be hauled with you, add hot water, and cook. So you have to take it for what it is. And for what it is, it's good. I think once you get past the mindset that this is going to be something that it's not, you understand and really take in that these are actually good. I've never had a recipe that I just didn't like. That's the truth. I've never cooked this. And half the time, if you're through hiking or backpacking, you're starving. You're going to eat anything. Like right now, I'm hungry. This tastes good. I'm going to try to get filled up off this so I don't have to touch the chicken teriyaki, but I got it just in case. I'm going to finish up dinner, and then when I get back with you, we'll get a fire going. All right, YouTube. Got a little treat for tonight. we're getting closer and closer to volume 10, which if I time it well, it's going to be the official backpacking trip with me and some of my kindred. So as we get closer, this is I think 9's going to be a gear video for that trip, and then 10 will be the trip, so we're almost there. But I brought a bottle of mead for us to share, so let me get that open. I just transferred over a lot of my Windows stuff to Apple, and in doing so, I synced my playlist and everything to the Apple Music, and my playlist has gone to whack now. So I'm trying to find all my pagan music and trying to put my playlist back together, and then obviously I want to build my retro wave, my synth wave back together so we get some club music up in here. Anyways. Lobster stuff. It's a very hoppy mead. I figured special occasion, why not, right? Maddie, you can't have any. Maddie hates it when I don't share. Alright. Do a little toast to the gods and the man with you. Alright, YouTube. Ice cold ball of mead. This is gonna be good because it's warm tonight. And we're excited to be out here. And as usual, when we come out here, we try to bring you guys along with us. There might be some trips we might do no camera involved, because I still think you need that peace. And not that it's hard work, but you have to remember to turn the camera on when you do things. Something I'm still getting accustomed to. Oh, yeah. All right. Sorry for the delay. Maddie Nugs, this is to you in the Lambetude. So we say, hail to the gods and hail to the goddesses. We welcome the Landvetir, the Whites, the Dehydrated, Hail Reagan, to join us at this time. Bless this place for bloat and allow us to use this sacred space to get offering to the gods. Just want to say, hail to Odin, thank you for calling me home. Hail to Frigga, thank you for showing me love. And hail to Tyr, thank you for justice, balance, and challenge. Thank you to Thor for strength and to inner reflection of thyself. We all can use some inner reflection here and there. So, hail to the gods, hail to the Landvetir, hail to Maddie, thank you for keeping me safe. Hail to YouTube, thank you for watching some guy come out here in the woods and drink mead by the fire. Hail to my friends and family, and hail to my kindred, the Nine Faith Kindred Fellowship of Texas, and hail to all of those that follow the heathen path. Alright, YouTube, hopefully you can see me well. Got the fire going, it's pretty hot, a lot of coals going on, but it's that time of night. Jägermeister. I'm actually texting my buddy right now because my rifle sling has been cutting me at my neck. And I have a big feeling it's because I have my 2-point. I have a 2-point going on with this rifle, and it's at the buttstock. If I put that to the castle nut, I feel like it's going to hug tighter and I won't have that cut off at the neck. And I'm setting up something for next weekend in which I can go out there, put the rifles together, and then call it a day. In fact, if I can get him on board, I might do the backpacking gear list video at his garage. To come, I have to make sure he's okay with being on camera. So tonight, I always try to give a shout out to something or somebody with these. I'm very spiritual. I'm very life-taking, and I'm very adaptive to what's around me. So tonight, I want to give a shout out to a couple people, because when I first kicked off my kindred, I was very tight with 4 brothers. And I'm a big man on destiny and fate. And when stuff happens, I don't think it's by chance. I don't think it's by accident. I think it's because destiny and fate has been written, and this is supposed to happen. So out of those 4 brothers, 2 remain. And I don't think it's a fault thing. I don't think there's a good side, bad side, good guy, bad guy. I think there's just what is meant to happen has happened. And either me or these previous 2 brothers, let's put it that way, were stepping stones in life. And that was either for me or I'm the stepping stone for them. Either way, I have 2 very tight brothers remaining, and I want to give a shout out to them. This Jägermeister is for them, and this is for Brother Big J and Brother Dom. Brother Dom has been with me since I hear something. Maddie Schnitt. YouTube, my apologies. False alarm. I thought I heard coyotes on the run. And just FYI, it's not strange. We can hear them twice. We can hear them far out when they're howling, but we can also hear them in the bush. And this sounded like an experience I had last season when they circled us. And to this day, I honestly believe they were circling us because they thought we were prey. Jumping the gun? Maybe. Maybe not. I never take that chance. Maddie's tired, so I wanted to make sure he was on full alert if we were in danger, but we're not. False alarm. So, Brother Dom, Brother Big J, this is for you. Hail the gods, hail the goddesses. I love our faith. I love you guys. If you guys watch this video, which I know you will, it's the NFK YouTube channel. Hail to you. Hail to our kindred. Hail to our tribe. And hail to heathens everywhere. Hail to this fire for keeping us lit. Hail for Maddie for being a big sleepy bug. Who knows? Who knows what can come of anything? And that's what this shot of Jägermeister is all about. Oh, man. I hate black licorice. When you don't like something and you force yourself to do it, it's called growth. Oh, God. Alright, YouTube. I feel like this is the only way you can see me. I got you mobile in the tent. Can't see a goddamn thing because of the flashlight. But, this is crazy. I want you to be able to see me to a degree. We're in the tent. And we're calling it a night. We're going to bed. Everything's ready. I ended up taking my hoodie and stuffing it into the stuff sack of the bivy sack, the military bivy, as I wanted to. So we're gonna see how that works. However, I did blow up my inflatable pillow to have that on deck, just in case things didn't work out the way I wanted to. Maddie's already passed out. Boots are off. We're ready to go to sleep. We will see you guys in the morning. And I think that's it. See y'all in the morning. Have a good night. Alright. Good morning, YouTube. Let's see what time it is. got, it's about 7 o'clock on the dot. Out here in the bush. Just let Maddie out. Hey, get over here. Don't go off too far. Crazy dog. Alright. Alright. Well, we're gonna start packing up here and get ourselves together. And then we're gonna have to walk back out. This was a good camp. In closing, I used the closed cell phone pads, as I mentioned. 2 of them. Slept like a champ. So I know that's just the way to go. I sleep best this way. And nothing against the air mattresses, but I feel like I slide all over them, and I always wake up with back pain for some reason. And I never woke up with back pain, even though I'm sleeping nearly to the ground with the closed cell phone pads. Well, chatting with my buddy last night, and it sounds like we are going to be doing the gear video for volume 9 to prepare for the backpacking trip for volume 10. So unless I squeeze in one more overnighter before the trip, this might be the last overnighter until the actual backpacking trip, which is fun, obviously. And I think that's about it. We're going to wrap this video up. We're going to start packing up here, clean up our trash, get everything back in the bag, and then we're going to start making the trips back to the car. And we will catch you guys on volume 9. Until then, y'all, stay outdoors, stay heathen.